In a faraway forest, hidden behind tall mountains and green valleys, there is a magical place called the Rainbow Forest. Every morning, the sunlight filtering through the trees creates colorful shadows on the ground. In this forest live various magical creatures, including small fairies who maintain the balance of nature. One day, a small fairy named Lila was flying through the forest. Lila had wings that shimmered like butterfly wings, light purple with silver spots. Her long, wavy hair was the color of the sky, and her eyes sparkled softly like night stars. She wore a light silk dress, emerald green with golden edges. While flying, Lila heard a faint sobbing sound. She immediately searched for the source of the sound and found a human child sitting on a rock, crying softly. The child looked lost and scared. Kind-hearted Lila approached the child and said in a gentle voice, "Hi, my name is Lila. Why are you crying?" The child looked up and saw Lila with wide eyes. "I'm lost," the child replied. "I don't know the way home." Lila smiled and said, "Don't worry, I will help you find your way home. But first, let's rest for a while and drink from the magical spring in this forest." Lila and the child walked together through the forest. Along the way, Lila shows the child various magical plants and flowers that only grow in the rainbow forest. They passed giant trees with trunks that glowed in golden light and flowers that bloomed in bright rainbow colors. After a while, they arrived at a spring that emitted a soft blue light. Lila invited the child to drink from the spring. "This water will give you strength and courage," Lila said. The child sipped the water carefully and immediately felt stronger and no longer afraid. With newfound strength from the magical water, the child felt ready to find the way home. Lila flew beside the child, leading the way with a small light emanating from her wings. They moved through the forest more quickly now and finally arrived at the forest's edge, where they could see a small village in the distance. "Thank you, Lila," the child said with a wide smile. "I will never forget your help." Lila smiled and said, "Remember, there's always magic in this world if you believe and are willing to seek it. Now, go home and tell your friends about your adventure."